Okay, hello English language learners. Finally, I am live now. So at the same time, I want to see myself on my phone also. Hello English language learners. So sorry about my volume was high on my phone. So, okay, so everyone waiting. Hello, I am live now. So, yes, good evening and good morning, Amarjit, Priyanka, Kabiraj Kumar, okay, Albert Leo, Ashwini Kumar. Good to see you, everyone. I hope you all are doing great and you all are ready to learn too. So I will be using my phone and my laptop screen too. So that will be a little more helpful for me to read the comments and at the same time to teach you through Zoom. Okay. So I hope you are able to hear me very well. If there is any issue, just let me know. So, okay, so I'm sure you all are ready to learn. I'm still there. Good evening. Good evening, Mahendra Babu. So are you able to hear me well? Okay. So I hope you remember today's thumbnail and what was written on it. But today we are going to learn tenses. And as you know, there are many kinds of tenses, right? So today we are going to learn our next part. So I'm going to share the screen with you and we will be learning about tenses, okay? So let's see, let's make it a little bigger. And so now you can see me in the corner, right? Okay, so today we're going to talk about the simple past tense. So as many of you again already know, but if you don't know, then it will be something new. And if you already know, then it will be a good review. So in this one, we will talk about how we form the simple past tense. Okay. Yes. So the simple, think about this word, simple. That means the action is simply mentioned and understood that have been taken place in the past. So again, past, and it simply happened or understood or mentioned. When we say, we talk about it, something happened in the past, right? The action started and ended sometime in the past, but the time may or may not be mentioned. So there are many keywords in this definition. That the first one is that the action is simply mentioned and understood. Okay, so the action is mentioned, someone mentioned it, who is telling you about something, the statement, right, that happened in the past and understood by the listener, that have taken place in the past. So again, very simple, past tense means something happened in the past. Now, the other thing is that action started and ended. These two words, the action started and ended in the past. that means that action is not happening right now. So something already started and already finished, right? It ended or finished in the past. But so time may or may not be mentioned. You might say when did it happen, or you might not say it, but everything happened in the past, started and ended in the past. I hope you understand this definition, because it's very important when you learn something, just focus on the key points. Then it's very easy to remember the information. Okay. So let me read your comments, and today I will be reading the comments on my phone because it's more easy for me. Okay. Kabiraj is ready. Yes, Ashwini, simple past. Shahabuddin, good evening. I am good, Samir Khan. No, you are not late, Priyanka. Samir Khan, I just joined now. What are you teaching? Samir, we are practicing, or we are actually, in other words, I will say we are putting grammar into practice, right? So we are learning in these days, we are practicing tenses, and I'm teaching 1 or 2 tenses every time I go live, okay? So right now, today, I am teaching you simple past tense and the past progressive. That will be the next slide. But right now, we are just talking about simple past tense. So now if you look at the tense, that is simple past, and the structure is subject plus verb and verb second form or irregular verb. I hope you all know the irregular verbs. If you know any example of irregular verbs, I would like you to write down in the comment section at least one example of irregular verbs, okay? Irregular verbs. Because regular verbs are very simple and very easy to change when we talk about something happened in present or something happened in the past. But irregular verbs are sometimes confusing. So let's see if you know any irregular verb. I just want you to write down in the comment section. Okay. So, for example, I gave you the example for the second form of the regular verb, like finish is the base verb, right? And finished is the verb second form, right? Finished, finish, finished. He finished his work. That means someone, he, that means a male, a boy, or a man started a work in the past sometimes, because we didn't mention, as you know, in our definition, it say time may or may not be mentioned, right? So in this first sentence, I did not mention the time. I did not even mention the name of the person because he is a pronoun, right? He finished his work. So he started something in the past and he finished it in the past, right? So time did not mentioned in this sentence, but you can say he finished his work yesterday, right? Or he finished his work this morning, right? Or I can say I finished my Zoom session yesterday, right? So I am telling you the time. So time is mentioned in these kind of sentences. So may or may not be mentioned. Speak, yes, good. Go, went, gone, yes. Go, went, gone. Bablesh Kumar, speak, yes. Good morning. 5 a weeknight. Good morning. Okay, so the second one, for example, is irregular verb. She wrote a story. So again, the time is not mentioned in the second sentence, but the action happened and finished in the past. So started in the past and ended in the past. So it's a simple, very simple. So simple past tense, right? Okay. Now we will be looking up the definition for the next type of tense, and then we will do the practice, okay? And I am going to share one story with you from a student, and you will be making correction in that, but I am not going to mention the name of the student. So I will encourage you to write something, and you can email me, take a picture, you can email me, and I can share it, and we can make the corrections also. But that will be anonymous. Anonymous means I'm not going to tell you who wrote it or who sent me that story, or any narrative. If you want to write down something happened in your life, or if you want to write a letter, or if there is any essay you want to write and you want to practice it and you want me to look at it, I can bring it here and we can check it together. So that will be a wonderful practice for you too. Okay, so let's do the next one. Forming the past. Past, I know in India you say past, but I will say the good pronunciation is past, not past. Okay, so try to say past continuous tense or past progressive tense. That means it's the same thing. Continuous or progressive, it's the same thing. You can say it a past continuous tense, or you can say it past progressive tense. Okay. Played. Mainka, play is irregular verb. Okay. Yes, but it is a verb. You're right. Okay. Let's talk about the past continuous tense. So definition is, in the past continuous tense, the action was ongoing till a certain time in the past, right? It was ongoing. So if you look at this, is the key word here: ongoing, progressive, continuous, right? Ongoing means continuous or progressive. So what we are talking about? Action. So action was ongoing till a certain time in the past. So certain time in the past, that means it's not happening now. It happened in the past, but it was ongoing. That is the keyword. So this tense is used to talk about an action at a particular time in the past. Okay, so she was reading a novel. Action took place in the past. She was reading, it was ongoing. Okay, she was reading a book yesterday, or she was reading, or she was writing a story, right? So action was happening, ongoing till certain time in the past. Okay, so I am going to share one story, and you are going to find the mistakes, or you are going to use some sentences from here and write in your words, and you can use past simple, or you can use the past progressive or past continuous. That's the same thing. So a positive thinker girl. One girl lived in a village. So if you want to change this, you can do it. I will read one time this slide, and I want you to pick up some of the sentences from here and write it in your words. One girl lived in a village. Her name was Muku. She was positive thinker. She was never said that she cannot do this. She always said that I can do it. She was poor, but her heart was not poor. She believed on God and started the work. She hoped that one day she'd do something new. She didn't know how. But she hoped. She was very kind-hearted girl, and her parents also kind-hearted person. So let's do up to this part. Also kind person. Okay, her parents said to her that never misbehave with others, and she obeyed her parents. So let's see if you can pick up some of the sentences from here and write these sentences in your words in simple past or past progressive. Okay? Let's see. So I will wait. I hope you all are able to see this very clearly, because I know many of you use your phones, and I am using my phone right now, and I can see this story very easily. So I was just checking if I am able to read it, and I can read it. So let's see. One girl lived in a village. Her name was Muku. A girl was living in a village. Yes. Yes, okay, you are able to read it. Good. Yes, Bablesh Kumar. A girl was living in a village. Yes, a girl was living in a village. So this tense is a past. What do you think? The action happened in the past, right? She was living in a village. So past progressive or past continuous tense. Excellent. Yes. I'm going to share the definition again, just one time. If you need, you can see the simple past. You use the verb second form, or you use the irregular verbs, right? The second form. And in the continuous one, you will be using was or were, not is or am or are, because this happened in the past. So was or were, and then ing. Excellent, Bablesh. Okay, a girl lived in a village. Then the excellent. Yes, a girl lived in a village. Okay, so I'm going to keep this screen. A girl lived in a village. Yes. Okay, so a girl was living in a village. Yes. So I will say, yeah, the one is unnecessarily written here. You can say a girl lived in a village, or you can say once upon a time there was a girl who lived in a village, right? This is just, I'm saying, when you write a story, most of the stories, when you don't know the time, you just say once upon a time. You can say long time ago, right? Or you can say many, many years ago, right? Most of the stories, especially folk tales, we write like that. So, okay, her name was Muku. I think that is fine. Her name was Muku. Okay. She was positive thinker. So how we can change this one into past continuous? She was positive thinker. Anyone can change this tense into past progressive or past continuous? She was positive thinker. A girl named Muku lived in a village. Excellent. Yes. A girl named Muku lived in a village. Yes. Yes. So she was positive thinker. She was never said that she cannot do this. So what do you think? Do you think this sentence is correct? She was never said that she cannot do this. She never said. Excellent, Bablish. Yes. She never said that she could not do this. Yes. So when you are using she was never said, so you don't need was there in this sentence is unnecessarily written. Yes, it's an extra word. We don't need to say was. She never said that she couldn't do this. Excellent. Yes. Okay. She always said that I can do it. She was poor, but her heart was not poor. Okay. Okay. So anyone can combine these. She was poor, but her heart was not poor. A girl named Muku lived in a village. She was a very positive thinker. Yes, or you can say she was a positive thinker. Yes. Sometimes we don't need to use very, because even if you say positive thinker, that's gonna met the need of the sentence. Pretty much it's the same meaning. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. So this one, she loved to learn and she went everyday school and done her homework. One day she was in 12th grade. Then a scholarship came in her school, and teacher said that whoever first division passed in this year, who will get this scholarship. So Muku and other students started their preparation, and the day came when her result declared, and Muku not got the scholarship because Muku had passed first division. Okay, anyone wants to find out some of the sentences and want to change or make corrections? Let's see. She loved to learn. Okay, so I will say we just can have a period at this. She loved to learn. period. Right? She never said that she can't do. She can do it. Okay. She never said that she can't do. So, yes. She went to school, or she used to go to school every day. Good morning, Surjit Mishra. Okay, Surjit Mishra. Go ahead. You can see the screen. Start typing your sentences. I know you will be writing many. So let's see, because we were practicing past, simple past, and past progressive tenses. That's what we are practicing today, Surjit Mishra. So I have a student, one of my students work on the screen, and this student is actually my YouTube subscriber, and the student sent me this story, and I want you to find out the errors, or you can change some of the sentences from this story into past simple tenses and past progressive tenses. Done her homework every day. 5, a big night. Done her homework every day is not a complete sentence. It's not a complete sentence. Done her homework every day. Okay. So try to write complete sentences, because this one is like a fragment. If you know the fragment, I taught you fragment, where sometimes we don't know the subject or we don't know the action. Fragments are not complete sentences. So done her homework every day is a fragment. Fragment, Fragment, fragment. And I taught you fragments in my live sessions. I think that was maybe 3rd or 4th session I had. Okay. So she was in 12th grade. Excellent. Yes. She was in 12th grade. Kabiraj. Wow, that's good, ma'am. Yes, Kabiraj, that's the best way to practice, because this is your work. Your work does not mean that this is particularly your work, but I mean, it's a student's work, right? And I think it's a good way to practice that one of you are writing something and sharing with me, and we are correcting it. That's the wonderful way, and that's the way sometimes we do it in our class also. Just anonymous, because right now no one knows who wrote it, right? Only that student know, and I know. That's it. So even if you want, you can do that too. So we can check, we can practice here too. Okay. But then I will be typing it and writing it correctly and helping her with her story too. Because in this story, it's more is like a narrative, because the story, when we write a story always have, yes, there are some parts are missing in this story. Okay. Because when you write a story has characters, place, and some kind of a conflict in the story, and then the resolution. Because we're going to talk about how we write the stories, but right now look at the errors, or change the sentences into past simple or past continuous. Okay, Bablesh. She went to school every day and used to do her homework every day. Okay. So, Bablesh, yes, your sentence is good, but I don't think so. We need to write down every day twice. You can say she went to school every day and used to do her homework, because that means she was going to school and doing her homework. Or you can say she used to, or you can say she used to go to school and to do her homework every day. So there are so many ways you can write this sentence and have the same sense. Yes, ma'am, I could understand that it's a hard work. Okay. Okay, 5, a big night. A scholarship announced in the school. Qualification was to get first division in the school year. Okay. Okay. A scholarship announced in the school. Scholarship announced in the school. I will say the school announced the scholarship. School announced the scholarship. Okay. And the school announced the scholarship and mentioned the qualification or something like that. So I will say this one you can write in 2 separate sentences. Okay. Ma'am live and premier live and premier MD Aladdin. MD Aladdin, are you talking about something from this story I'm sharing with you? Because that's what we are practicing right now. And if you have any question right now, there was a student, one of you wrote me about what is the meaning of happen to be. And I will talk about that today. I will give you the answer. Where is that? MD Aladdin. Okay, so let's finish the next one. She loved to learn and she went every day to school and done her homework. Every day she was. Okay, so the next one. So this one was she passed 3rd division. She felt very sad that day, but she never gave up because she was positive and growth mindset and learned new skills. And one day came, she became a many language speaker. She never gave up and his courage made him a success. Okay, so if you notice, there are many mistakes in pronouns also. So I hope you will catch some of the errors and will write the correct answers. Okay, yes. Come on. Let's see. Okay, so let me check. So Muku, along with other students, started preparing for scholarship. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Yeah. Muku didn't qualify for scholarship because she didn't get first division. Okay. Yes. She did not qualify for the scholarship. We'll say for the scholarship, because we already know that there is a scholarship. So for the scholarship, because she didn't get first division. Yes, excellent. So she felt very sad. That day. Okay. So she felt very sad. But she never gave up or gave up. She never gave up because she was positive, okay, and had a growth mindset. So this one, I will say, is a run-on sentence. I think I already had a lesson on run-on sentences also, where you do not use the correct punctuations, or sometime where you use and have a many, I will say, complete thoughts when you are telling something, but you did not use the correct pronunciation, or you were keep running. Run on means keep running. You are not stopping. You are not using any punctuation mark. Okay, so let's see. But she never gave up. Yes, she didn't qualify. She did not qualify for, she didn't qualify, not qualified, qualify, because you already used did not. So you're going to say she didn't qualify for the scholarship. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Kaviraj. That day was very sad for her. Right. Yes, that day was very sad for her. That day she was feeling very sad. Yes, she was feeling very sad that day. Yes, that will be correct too. She was feeling very sad that day when the result came, right? Yes. Yes. Yes, you were right. You were right. 5 Abinite. She didn't qualify. No, so it's a she didn't qualify for scholarship because she didn't get first division. Okay. But she never gave up because, yes, she never gave up because she had a growth mindset, or she was very positive, like she was very positive. Here you can say she was very positive because she never gave up. Okay. She started learning new skills. Yes. Okay. Yes. Good, 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 good. Okay. Yeah. She started learning new skills. She had became a many language speaker. What do you think about this one? Is there anyone wants to correct this sentence? She had became a many language speaker. She never gave up. Do you think that is correct? and his courage made him a success. There are many errors. If someone can find out the errors and write the correct sentences, let's see, especially the last, I will say, she had became a many language speaker, she never gave up, and his courage made him a success. She was very positive. Okay, excellent. Now, if you see the pronouns, it's a girl. So when we are talking about a girl, we will not be using his or him, right? Because his or him is for boys or for males. So it should be, and give. She never gave up. Or you can say she never gave up after that, or she never gave up that time, because when that happened, so she started again, right? Or she had became a many language speaker. Who wants to correct that? She became multilingual speaker. Wow, excellent. I hope you know the difference between a monolingual, bilingual, and multilingual. So you see there are three different words, right? Monolingual, mono means one, when you speak only one language. And I know in America, I don't know the exact number, but I will say 80% people are monolingual. That means they just speak one language, English. That's it. But I will say, just roughly, I'm saying that 20% people are bilingual. Bilingual. What is bio means? Two language. So they already know the first language and they learn the second language. So bilingual. But then I will say 5% people are multilingual. Multilingual, that means they know more than two languages. So it could be 3 languages, 4 languages, 5 languages, 6 languages, 7 languages. So if I talk about myself, I will say I am multilingual because Punjabi is my first language. I learned Hindi also, then English, and then I know Urdu too. And then I learned French for 2 years, and I learned Spanish also. So you can count. So Hindi, Punjabi, English, Urdu, French, and Spanish, 6 languages. So multilingual. Excellent sentence. Okay. Hello, Virendra Kumar. And her courage made her successful. Yes, she never gave up, and her courage or her positive, right? Or her growth mindset or her positivity, yes, made her successful. Excellent, excellent. YouTube, Gary. Okay, good, 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 good. Somehow she is now a good speaker of many languages. So I will say multilingual is the right word to use here. Yes, so she became multilingual, or she is, or she speak multiple languages, you can say that too. So she speaks multiple languages, right? She never gave up, and her courage made her a successful person, something like that, right? Excellent, guys. So you all did a wonderful practice today, and I'm sure that whosoever wrote me this story, this session might be very helpful for that student, right? Because many of you helped that student to correct the mistakes. And that's a very, like, it's a wonderful way to practice also, because many of you can learn through actual writing. It's not that something I am teaching you here, not just the set of sentences I am writing here and sharing with you, but this is a student's work and sharing with students, and students are helping each other. I think that's the wonderful way to practice. Okay. So now, if you did not like this session, I will say go ahead and click on like if you like it. I'm not forcing you to like it, but if you like it, then sometime I know you all get so busy that you don't click on that like, because that helps me how it's going and if it's helping you, right? Namaskar, Garaj, Priyanka. Hello, Priyanka. How are you? Yes, Garaj, you are late and you can replay this, right? So go ahead, guys. I will say again, and if you are new on this channel and you did not subscribe the channel, I will advise you to subscribe the channel and keep watching, keep practicing, keep learning. And moreover, as you know, I am offering Zoom sessions too, but now I have many students, and those they started with me, they already availed many chances to be online and practice with me, right? But now, from now, I will be offering 2 live Zoom sessions free to you, each one of you, whosoever is here and wants to join my Zoom live sessions, you will be getting 2 live sessions. And if you want to join my course, I am starting one course also from June 15 on students' demand, because there are many students, they want to take my course, and I'm starting my course for them. So if you are interested, you can email me, then I will send you the information. The other thing is, many students gets very confused, still getting confused with the Zoom sessions. Keep sending you the emails. Every week, I send email to about 100 students, but many of you do not check your emails. And that's what I always say. If you are showing interest that you want to be in my Zoom session and you are emailing me that, ma'am, I want to join your session, then you should know that you should be checking your email on Saturday and on Sunday. And now I already uploaded one video where I explained everything, how my sessions will be organized. So in alphabet order, I have first 8 letters, first session, group 1, and that's, I think, is an Indian Ocean, the name of the group. And then I have the second 8 letters in the alphabet. That's a Pacific Ocean, group 2. And then group 3 is Atlantic Ocean. So make sure I will be inviting you with your last name, right? Like, for example, Priyanka got confused that I didn't invite her on Saturday, but because her last name is Rawat. But I'm so sorry, Priyanka. I forgot you yesterday somehow, right? Okay, Menika Rani, Kabir. It's the way where is we find out more resources. Again, guys, I have like a 14 playlists. I mean, you can look at my playlist and it's very easy. I mean, most of you are using your phones. I know that. And when you look at your phone, like when you are on my YouTube channel here, for example, then you can see the playlist, right? I don't think so it's hard. So when you click on the playlist here, you can see all the playlists, right? You can easily see the playlist. So, I mean, there are so many. There are like the first one is, for example, Zoom speaking and live discussion sessions, right? So there are many sessions where you can see that. Okay, Menka Rani, your friend. Okay, good to see you, Menka. Okay, Menka, I hope you received the message, but if you did not, then let me see. I think I'm trying to show you the phone screen, but somehow I'm not able to do it. So let me see. Okay, here I'm gonna show you. So here, you can see that. I hope you can see that. Okay, let me see. Okay, so here, I'm sorry guys. So this one is a Zoom, right? You can see Zoom speaking and live sessions, the first one. And then my next playlist is, the next one is a YouTube live English speaking lessons, right? And then the next one is English Hindi excellent. And in Hindi, I wrote down Futkal lesson. That means all kind of lessons. There are many lessons where I had discussions, okay, and many, especially how to learn a language, and there are many other very useful informational videos for you. And then I started basic to advanced grammar lessons, but I don't have many lessons over there. But we have now mostly live sessions, right? And then I have a writing and capitalization and punctuation lessons, right? And then I have, the next one is the vocabulary, the most important and with correct pronunciation. If you can see, these are my vocabulary lessons, and many students are actually watching and practicing and replaying and counting their time also, because all these lessons are with stopwatch, right? And moreover, if you are practicing these vocabulary lessons, you are improving your pronunciation also with all my lessons. And many students are practicing with me. They are copying what I speak or what I say. And I have noticed a lot of improvement. And they say that even their friends and their family members are telling them that they are improving. Their pronunciation is improving, their English is improving. So it's up to you if you want to practice, because just joining my Zoom sessions are not going to help you in a long way, because it's just attending my 2 sessions or 3 sessions. But when you are practicing with me, that will be extremely beneficial for you, okay? And then I have my beginner English classroom from America. So if you see, my classroom lessons are here. So these are actually open. I opened all the lessons. So there are my classroom lessons. In these days, we don't have school, so I don't have lessons. But then I have my, I started the challenge that time, but then I got sick and I stopped it. And I have an English, Hindi, English speaking challenge. So I used some Hindi that time, but now I am decreasing. I am not using Hindi because I will say 99.9% students do not want me to speak Hindi. So I was like, okay, because when I started this channel, I didn't know that what kind of lessons you're looking for or who are going to be my students. But now I know you, because especially through Zoom sessions, I learned a lot about you. I know many students from India now, your educational backgrounds and what kind of lessons you're looking for. And most of you do not want to listen anything in Hindi. So I was like, okay, no, I will not speak in Hindi then. But sometimes, you know, if you do not understand something, then I sometimes tell you that word in Hindi, but we are not using Hindi most of the time, right? So then I have a reading comprehension skills where I am going to add many more lessons because reading is very important and we will be learning a lot of English through reading also. And then I have best English in the bilingual reading, listening, writing, and speaking lessons here. So this one, I mean, there is all kind of playlist where you can see by yourself. Reading is essential lessons, and I have an intermediate advanced classroom from America. So these lessons are for my intermediate students and my classroom lessons. And then I have intermediate advanced reading, grammar, writing test also. So if you can see, these are the quizzes. You can take the quiz and you can see. And this quiz is mostly from, I will say, from America, if I say from 6th or 7th, 6th, 7th, or 8th grade level English. And very few skills I added the skills in these quizzes. Okay, you can check. Then I have basic to beginning diagnostic test here. These diagnostic tests are from, yeah, so these diagnostic tests are from up to 2nd or 3rd grade level, from elementary level. So it's like a basic English from America I'm talking about. So very simple. You can see your English levels or your English skills, but do not get discouraged because always remember these tests are based on Americans' English as a first language, and English is not your first language. Always keep in mind, never get discouraged if you do not understand something. That's the reason I'm here and you are here, because I am here to teach you and you are here to learn, right? So just keep learning, keep improving, and do not get discouraged, okay? So it's the same way. Then I have basic English, Hindi speaking, reading, listening, and writing lessons. And there are pretty much like 18 lessons at the end. And then I have stories also. So you can listen to stories. So pretty much I have 14 or 15 playlists right now. And as you know, my channel is not old. I will be completing my 1 year on July 3rd. I started this channel on July 3rd, 2019. And I mean, our family is getting bigger. I am not living in India, and you are helping me to spread the words. Tell your family and friends, whosoever is interested, to improve their English language skills so they can join this channel and they can get help and improve their English language skills. Okay, now I'm going to read your comments because I didn't read from last few minutes. Okay, main Karani, okay, blank screen. Where is blank screen? Okay, that the time I was showing you my phone, maybe, but now it's not blank screen, right? Okay, so yes, Priyanka, I know you practiced a lot with the vocabulary lessons. Yes, Akash Jain. I am good, Akash. I am good, Priyanka Pathak. I'm good, Priyanka. Okay. So, yes, if you will not listen in English, then how you will speak? Yes, you are absolutely right, Priyanka. It's important to listen in English so then you can speak in English too. Yes. Okay. So I will say now we can end this live streaming. Okay, so tell your family and friends, send them your WhatsApp, share any video lessons with your friends and family, so many students can get the benefit. or English language learners get the benefit to this channel. And if you are interested to join my live Zoom sessions, you need to email me. And my email address that I can write down here, english@mycommand@gmail.com. So email me on this address and make sure to check your email if you show interest that you want to be in my session. Then please try to check your emails, okay? So again, I'm telling you, if you like this session, I will say click on the like button, because that helps me to know that these lessons are helpful for you. Okay, so I will say have a wonderful day and stay blessed. Thank you.